Dun, 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 dun.
I used to play drums, a snare drum.
Welcome. Oh, that camera went off. Pause. And we're back. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, earthlings and earthettes? My name is Alex.
And I'm Daniel.
G.
That's G. Can you speak up a little?
I'm G.
Yeah, no, I'm G. Hell yeah. I was going to call him Yavin 4.
Who?
You. I was going to call you Yavin 4.
What does that mean?
Yavin 4? It's a planet from Star Wars.
Oh, yep. You watch Star Wars sometimes. You know what's crazy about that is my name is Gavin, so I thought you said Gavin 4, and I was like, this man just that's crazy.
But yeah, so tell us about what you do. Tell us who you are.
Yeah, man. I mean, I make music.
Hell yeah.
I've been doing music for a while, since I was like a kid.
Hell yeah. How young were you when you started doing music, you think?
I think me and my brother started actually knowing we wanted to do music probably at 10, you know, I was 10 and he was probably 13.
Yeah.
So he was in middle school, and I always was cool with him because I didn't like hanging out with people my age, so I always just hung out with him and his friends.
Yeah. And
he started developing a taste for this East Coast music and shit that being on the West Coast we didn't really listen to, you know. And I listened to Wu-Tang and stuff with him growing up, but there was
cool.
new age East Coast stuff that started happening around 2010 to 2012 that was just taking shit to another level.
Yeah. And
so me and my brother, we started writing and all this stuff. And then we got this thing called The Machine.
What is it?
It's that's the name of it, and basically it's just a pad with buttons.
Oh, yeah, like a mini machine?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
it's called a Machine Micro.
Yeah.
And so we got that, and then his dad, he hooked him up with this Mac and stuff. So we started making beats from the
tough.
time that I was probably 12. So I was writing from 10 to 12, and then we got that. We started making beats and stuff. And then as we just progressed, you know, we started making music, and you guys know my brother Keith, and you guys know Big Angelo.
Yeah.
And so we all
Shout out to Big. Shout out to Keith.
That's my boy. And so we all just connected and we started making music and stuff.
Yeah.
And Keith came in a lot longer, a lot further past, So basically when we were coming up and stuff, just doing shit, it was just me and my brother.
Right.
And as we started to meet more people, we would bring them in, but it just seemed like people weren't on the same wavelength as us. Yeah. And as I get older too, I feel like me and my brother might not be on the same wavelength as well.
Right.
But back in the day, you know, we were just on our thing, and then it just progressed into what it is today. But you know, Angelo came along, we started making music with him, and then Keith came along. And when Keith came along, he wasn't even interested in music. He was one trick pony, listened to Dizzy Wright, and that was it.
Yeah.
And he got out of his comfort zone with us, and then we just all flourished together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's
cool. You guys
crazy.
got your own little group going. That's cool.
Yeah, it's falling apart. You know, not falling apart. We're all still boys and stuff, but we don't really make music together anymore.
Right. Well, everyone goes their separate ways. I feel too.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm okay with it because I feel like
the Migos aren't the Migos, you know.
Yeah, and as I've gotten older, I think I found my own sound, and so it's cool. But yeah, that's what we've done from the age of 10 to now, 12 years of just trying to do music, you know.
Hell yeah.
And we've all come and done it together and gone and done it ourselves and stuff, but it's all still love and shit, you know. Still
Absolutely.
see them basically every day, all that stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it. We make music, we've been making music. Truth be told, when I say make music, all I do is write. I got away from making beats, I got away from doing everything. I would love to get back into all that, but all I do is write. That's it. I rap over beats, that's it.
Yeah, well, I think writing's cool.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hell yeah. What's your favorite song that you've written, you think?
Lyrics-wise, or just
anything. What's your top...
I have this one
what's your top 3 songs that you think you have?
Okay, so I have this one that's unreleased. It's called Joey Zilla.
Joey Zilla.
Yeah,
okay,
and we just shot a video for it a month ago. And I don't know, it's a feeling I get when I hear that song. I've heard it a million times now, so it's like it's different now. But when I first made that song, it was just like I imagined myself like performing it,
Right.
and it was like, oh, this.
When are you gonna drop that song?
Hopefully soon. I've been trying to work on dropping a lot more, and like I have the video for it and everything. So
Would you be willing?
probably like next month? I think I'll drop it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite one.
Hell yeah.
And then probably like number 2 would be the song that I made when I was like 17, maybe.
Okay.
I think I started writing it when I was like 15, and I didn't finish it for like years. It's called Lenny.
Lenny. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not out on anything but SoundCloud. It probably will never be out on anything but SoundCloud because it's like I
That's
like
cool,
took
though.
the beat.
SoundCloud has some bangers, y'all.
Yeah,
know,
no, SoundCloud was the shit back in the day. But yeah, this song called Lenny. It's about like this dude Len, and he's like going through like a really tough time, and like he's like trials and tribulations, just battling. And like when I started writing this song, like I wanted it to be about myself, and it kind of just like was. But then like during that time, like a really really good friend of mine, he went to prison, and then he was illegal, so then he got deported after he got out.
Damn.
And so like then that song kind of like resonated more with him, and then like fast forward to like a few years after I dropped the song, there was this one dude who reached out to me who was like, hey, this song's cool, like it describes me. Then he ended up like overdosing and dying. So like that song, it sits deep with me, and I truthfully think that song was released at the wrong time. Like I feel like if I released that song today, it probably would have done a lot better. But that's just my opinion.
Right.
But like,
like
that one was number 1 for a while. But yeah, that's a really good song.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's really sad.
Yeah, I mean, and truth be told, like I didn't know that guy. Like he just messaged me on Facebook one day and was like, "This song's awesome." And like I went to high school with his really good friends, but like I never knew him. I
think
knew
that's
that
something
happened.
about artists is like people reach out thinking like like, oh hey, you made this song, maybe like they can like give me advice, but like at the same time it's like you're a fucking person. You don't fucking know like anything more than they do as far as like.
Well, and like having an impact is like something that like I don't like necessarily like shoot for.
Right.
You know, like not to be that guy, but like it's not my intention when I'm making music.
Yeah,
at a certain point, just because like I at this point in my life, like I'm making music for me, like because I was making music for other people and I didn't like my sound. So like if it resonates with people, that's sick, but that wasn't my intention.
Right, absolutely. Yeah.
And that might sound shitty, but that's just what it really is.
No, I feel you find your own sound. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
And that sounds cool.
But yeah, those two.
All right. Well, on that note, I really like your song. I had a dream I was falling.
Yeah,
Dude, that shit's fucking sick.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Where do you get like inspiration for your music, and also that song specifically? Like what?
To be honest, like a lot of inspiration that I get is from music I listen to, but also just like living life every day. You know, like a lot of the shit that I put in my music is just shit that we've experienced growing up, and just now. You know, like I'm only 22, but like we've gone through a lot. Me and my brother and my mom, my sister. Like it's been like not a tough life, but shit's not always easy. You know, but also just like the music I listen to every day, like a lot of that shit just resonates with me. You know, and I feel like I like listening to that shit, so I make shit that sounds like that sometimes, you know?
For sure.
And also, like with stuff like that, like, sometimes I kind of feel like art is, like, subjective, and it's, like, before Mac Miller died, he did a lot of covers and stuff. And so, like, I like hearing something and not necessarily copying it, but almost, like, trying to do, like, my own, like, rendition on it type stuff, you know? Like XXX Tentacion, like, that dude was crazy, you know? And, like, I listen to his music sometimes, like, still, and I'm like, man, if I could just make something that sounds like this, like, that would be really cool.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
So, like, just from, like, stuff that we've been through and just, like, stuff we go through today and just the music that comes with it, you know? Shit like that.
For sure.
Like, I'm sure if you caught me in, like, 2015, I would have been, like, writing lyrics about, like, opening up my third eye and chakras and stuff like that. Because, like, that's just where I was at that time.
Right.
And now it's just different shit, you know.
For sure.
What do you think your sound is now? Like, what do you think your sound emulates?
You know what? To be honest, like I've been really So like I grew up listening to like heavy rock and shit, you know? Like I really loved Slipknot and stuff. And like as of lately, like I've been coming across like more music that's like heavy grunge and stuff that like a few years back I probably would have been like that isn't me.
Right.
But like as I've like kind of tried to like find myself again and like cuz like I've definitely like not like I said I haven't had a hard life, but there's like some shit that I've gone through that's like affected me.
Absolutely.
And so like as I get like a little bit older, then I'm like I can kind of like get to the root of that shit, you know? And so like with this like music lately, like this heavy sound, this heavy rock, like grunge feel is kind of what I've been going for.
Hell yeah.
And so like I don't know, like have you ever heard of Sitting Work?
Sitting work? No.
So it's these two guys, Sauce Mula and Zilkami.
Shout
and
out.
like they're crazy. What'd you say?
I said shout out.
yeah, they're cool. but they're crazy, bro. And like they mix
Aren't we
like
all?
this. Yeah. And they mix like this heavy metal with like these rap lyrics and shit. And like have you heard of Ghostman?
Yeah.
Same with him, like he does like this. Yeah. But also like I can show you some shit that like he does where it's like he mixes like this like I think they call it like deathcore or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's like that. So I've been trying to like explore with like my lyrics but also my voice cuz I want to be able to use my voice more and like
You going for the deeper or for the higher pitch?
definitely like more of a deeper.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you go.
But
Sound like the kid from the Wild
but at
Thornberries on the
same-
microphone.
At the same time though like see? Like I wouldn't be opposed to doing something like that though. At the same time, you know, like I'm really trying to experiment with
Okay,
this
but
shit.
so like, what would the lyrics be to like make you be able to talk like that? Like, what would you have to be talking about to be like?
I don't know. some heartbreaking shit or something. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm so sad.
Yo, you should get in the booth, dog.
Dude, facts.
Yo, that's a beautiful voice, dog. I'm serious.
I've been telling him. Man.
I'm so serious, bro. We get you in there on some Aerosmith type shit.
Bro, I'll be wearing a wig. Bro, don't get me started, dog.
Bro.
I'll be in there.
I'm telling you, don't even wear a wig, bro. Just slick the hair back, you know?
Facts.
You know?
That's
crazy.
Too funny. That's too funny. I wish I had hair like yours.
Thanks,
I
bro.
just never committed to the full. You know, I will
Yeah.
eventually one day.
I used to just braid my shit,
Yeah.
like, and then as of lately, I just let it out.
No, I like it.
I just washed it before I came over here because I had it in a ponytail and it was like one dread, bro. You guys should have seen it. It was terrible.
Not like it reminds me of like Chewbacca or like
Hell yeah.
a golden doodle.
Can you do the chew thing? How did you do that?
I don't know.
It's not bad.
It
I mean,
wasn't
pretty
bad.
close.
That
Closer
is
than
it's
I could
close.
do.
It's close, but it's not. Maybe that dog could do it more. It's like a cross between like an elephant and like a dog, like choking on something. I don't know. I got no clue, bro. I got no clue.
That's crazy.
What do you do any impressions?
Yeah, what's your best accent?
Yeah, what's your best accent?
You gotta know.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
So like I try to do accents, right?
Okay.
But like my problem is like realizing that I am doing an Australian accent into a British accent into
Let's hear
like
it. I want to hear it.
like I'll be like cheerio, mate, and then like
That sounds good.
and then but there's something that Brits say that Aussies don't say. The fuck? Hold on, I'm trying to think. But yeah, they'd be like, cheerio, mate. How's it going? Cracky. You know?
Sounds good. I like that.
Right?
Pass.
Yo, at my job, there's this dude. Well, not at my job, but I was on a video call with this dude the other day, and he's from Australia, and he said some
From the down under.
yeah, and he was all,
When you really get a gander.
dude, he's all, I'll be there soon, Gavin, and I was like, fuck yeah, you will, Tim.
Right on you, bud.
Yeah, bro.
I'll see you down at the Bobby at 6.
See, my problem is too is like sometimes I'll be out in public and I'll fuck around and do an accent, but then I'll have
You
to
gotta
like
commit.
continue doing
gotta
the
commit.
accent because
gotta
then I don't
commit,
want
for
people
sure.
thinking I'm racist.
Exactly. I do the same
you
thing
know?
through the drive-through. If I start off with the Indian accent, I'm Indian at the fuck when I pull up the window, you know. I would like 3 hot and spices, please. Thank you very much. And you pull up, and then and I look mean, but then I'm like, Thank you, I am paying with my card. Yes, please.
Yo, you could pass with that accent.
No, I would not like any ketchup.
Not gonna lie, bro. You look pretty Arabic. Bro.
Bro,
Indian,
I was
bro.
thinking.
Let me
yeah,
get
I was
an egg and
thinking.
pass for an Arabic.
That's crazy. Yo, this isn't racist, but he said Arabic. So speaking of Arabics, fucking, I got a homie, and he's Arabic, and we
Okay.
were up the hill just recently,
All right.
and every time he won, he would go, "Ala la la boom boom," and so then there was like 8 of us, and so then every time he won, all of us are like, "Ala la la boom boom." I was like, this fucking place thinks
That's my new
that we're about to
Xbox
blow it
gamer
up.
tag. Ala la la boom boom.
Yeah, bro, he was acting up. It was crazy.
That's what they call a poop for babies in Pakistan.
So-
and ala la la boom boom.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Pakistan.
They told him that he was born with a IED, one of those bombs. That's what they told him. They were like, you should know what it is. You were born with it. I was like, wow.
Bro, I'm dead. Bro, I thought you meant like a fucking pregnancy thing.
That's what he thought too.
I know what an IED. That's funny, bro.
That's what he thought too. He was like, "What fucking birth control?" They're like, "No, the fucking bomb that all you were born with." I was like, "Oh, you guys gotta stop."
Fuck, that's funny.
And we were like surrounded by a bunch of people, and I was just like,
That's,
"Oh my
that's
god,
awful. That's awful.
they think we're terrible."
I can't breathe, dude. I'm laughing too much.
Well, do you sing at all, or do you do rap?
I try to sing.
You
I
try
can
to-
show you. I
let's
can
hear it,
show you
let's hear
guys
it.
some stuff.
Let's hear. No, I want to hear you.
Right? Like
Yeah.
on the spot.
I just want to hear you sing a song.
What song?
It could be any song.
Okay, I have this one.
Sing me
that I've
Bruno
been,
Mars. You can sing
I have
me-
this one I've been writing.
Okay.
That it's kind of like singing. I can sing it for you.
All right,
Oh,
bet.
dude.
Hell yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. Here goes. Wasted. All my emotion gone from stasis. I'm back to holding on my face itch. No, mom, I ain't sick. I'm stuck tanking these bases. You're all caught in the basement. And day 6 of every week make me feel anxious. I'm always wondering the same shit. Fuck up out my face, bitch. Say, let me get away so you can go and calm down. You acting so goddamn emotional. I said, leave me alone. I ain't never wanted friends. All I wanted was the end. Don't call my phone. I will never pick up. That's just asking too much. I'm so lonely, surrounded by the reaper. I feel like a phony, talk to Satan, but I need you. Pick up the phone on the other side, creeper. Look, them cuts feel good when you cut a little deeper. For real.
Dude, that was
That's
fucking
all.
lit, dog. That was lit. I love that.
Sick, dude.
I love that, man.
Yeah, so that's like something I'm working on right now, like that type of like vibe, you know.
Dude, I love that.
Thank you.
Push for that for sure. That's awesome.
But yeah,
That was cool.
That's
You're the
the
first
type of, like,
person that we
singing.
got to sing on the pod.
Hell
I like
yeah,
it.
bro.
Dude, yeah.
We've gotten some freestyles, but that was the first.
I
thing.
saw Big's freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big. He's good. He's good at the freestyle, and he's,
He's
really
dope,
good.
bro.
Yeah, he's really
I
good.
love him so much.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Big. What's up, man?
How'd you guys meet?
So, like, beginning of everything always starts with my brother because, you know, he was my older brother. So they
Right.
all went to high school together.
For sure.
And I honestly think it was their freshman year they became cool because they have, like, the same birthday.
Oh, okay.
My brother is the 5th and Big is the 3rd of June. So they're both Geminis.
Oh, okay.
And so that, like, was their connection right away. And then, obviously, like, they smoke weed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Who
like,
doesn't?
Exactly.
Shout out to Weed.
And
What's
so
up?
fucking sponsor them, weed. So
Yeah, Weed. What's up?
So I met him through my brother.
Okay.
And we always used to kick it just all the time. And it's funny because like there was like a group of us, and you know, like I said, like we went by LUV and shit. So it was me, Big, Keith came along later on, and then this dude Tony, and that was like the core people. And then like more people came and went, but that was like our core. And it was funny because the homeboy Tony, he never like got high or nothing, and so like he's like a Mexican, so like strict Mexican parents, you guys would know, like they are frowned upon that. It's like the devil,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And so like Tony would come and he'd get high.
The devil's
with us and
lettuce,
stuff.
you know.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny too because
El lechuga de diablo.
it's funny because like I was like a young and I was probably like 12 hanging out with these dudes in high school and we're all just getting high and stuff. And that was like the start. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, dude. And so like I say my brother, he's good, but he's bad too,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we like started hanging out and stuff. And then they ended up going to Brady together, I think, as well.
Shout out Tom Brady.
School. Yeah, Tom Brady. And then Keith, like I said, Keith, bro, how we met Keith is crazy. Did he tell you guys how we like? Because my brother knew him in high school, obviously, but like,
no, Big said that that you were his best friend, or like you were his friend, like so, like that's how we met you.
Keith?
No,
or Big?
Big, right? Big was the one that said you guys should meet GeeCue.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's my boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking Keith, bro, how we met Keith is so funny because my brother obviously knew him and he knew that Keith smoked and shit. And so they graduated high school and one night we were just kicking it, bro. And my brother was like, hey, bro, I'm about to invite this fool over. Like, he asked if anybody wanted to smoke and I was just like, yeah, bro, come over. So he came over. And it was funny, bro, because you guys know Keith. Like, he's just this little white boy. He walks in. He has his fucking Scooby-Doo backpack and shit and his snapback on. And he's just, like, weird. And fucking, I'm trying to, like, talk to this dude. And I'm, like, trying to get to know him and shit. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, what do you do? And he was like, nothing. And I was like, all right, all right. So then we put on some music. And I was like, you ever heard of this shit? And it was The Chronic by Dr. Dre. And he was like, nah, bro, I never heard of this shit. I only listen to Dizzy Wright. And right after that, I was like, I'll never hang out with this dude again. I'll never hang out with him again. And then after that, bro, like, I swear to God, we hung out like every fucking day. Became like my best friend, bro.
That's crazy. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But that's like how we actually like started kicking it. Was like him being like, nah, bro, I only listen to Dizzy Wright. And me being like, you're a fucking loser, dude. And then fast forward, bro, it's the coolest dude I know. I'm just being real, dog. I was like, what a loser.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, I want you to put it in big capital letters right there. Where I want you to like pan to his face and then his loser, like and like
dude,
big red letters across.
Do this. I'm gonna, and then put loser. You know what I'm saying? I was just imagining.
That's fucking funny, man.
That is funny, dude.
That's fucking funny. Shout out to Keith.
But yeah, that's how I met him. And then Big. It was just like natural, That was just my brother's friend, and then we just became cool. And he's always been like they've always all been brothers to me, but he's always been like one who's really held it down when he didn't have to.
Sure. Yeah.
Like there was like a situation way back in the day where some dude was trying to punk me like heavy, and I just wasn't having it. And so I ended up just leaving, and Big ended up leaving with me. And when he left, he was like, bro, like, don't deal with shit like that. Like, if we have to, we'll, like, cause a problem, but don't let people talk to you like that. And ever since that day, I was just like, wow. Because for a while there, I was like I was the little bro, so they all hated on me, you know?
Yeah,
but I thought that nobody fucked with me, And then, like, for him to actually, like, go out of his way to be like, don't deal with shit like that.
No, that's cool.
I'll hold it down for you. That's my dog, for sure. Yeah, forever. He's got a girlfriend now, so I don't see him much.
Same thing with Daniel, bro. If he gets into a fight with a homeless man, we're fighting this homeless man, I guess.
Yeah. Bro, that's crazy that you say that. Because when we shot our music videos downtown, fucking this homeless guy and his homeless girlfriend were on, like, crack. And they approached us. And it was almost toast for these homeless people, bro. And Big wasn't even there. Keith was there, and I was just like, I was on like the other side of the river, so I had to like run around, and then it was no problems. But I was like, Keith, if it was a problem, bro, we would have had to kill this homeless guy, and throw his body in the river.
Yeah.
Keith was scared.
Damn, bro, I'm dead, bro.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Hold on.
Sometimes.
We got some visitors or what?
Just that lady.
That lady who's still yelling on the phone.
Bro, she's a crazy old lady yelling on the phone.
I know when Alex pulled up,
shout out.
She was leaving, and Alex was bumping his fucking music, and then she goes, I like rap music. She was like, it's all the rage these days. And she's like, you know why I like it? Because my son.
Hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, cool. She's like, yeah, I love all music.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She likes listening to that prosperous shit.
Yo, it's crazy when people just start random ass conversations with you like that.
Yeah.
You know,
I was listening to it. I was listening to it loud. We were listening to like MC Ren, Dr. J. We listened to like all like the old school shit. And it was funny because she was like, "I like rap music."
That's funny. She was saying that so you guys didn't think she was racist. She don't like rap music.
So I used to listen to your podcast, and I was just wondering, how did you guys think about starting that, and when's it gonna come back? Because like that shit's fucking funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah, bro, that shit's dope. Fucking.
What's it called?
It's called a BIGQ cast.
Yeah, I like that. BIGQ, that's sick.
And so Big used to work with us down at the spot that we work at now.
Yeah.
And
does everyone work there? Damn.
Yeah. So
let me come get the job with you guys.
No, for real. Yeah, we're hiring, dog.
I'm working.
No, but yeah, it's a cool gig, bro. It's a cool gig.
All right.
But yeah, he used to work with us. He doesn't no more because he's on to bigger and better things. But when he did, bro, just every day, like me and him would have each AirPod in, and we would just be listening to podcasts together, bro, just fucking laughing. And he would work on like the other side of the warehouse, so like every like 10 minutes you would just hear one of us just fucking scream and howl and laughing.
Oh my God.
Because it was so funny, but it was from across the warehouse. And so like one day I just told him, I was like, bro, like every conversation we have is fucking funny. Like if we just record ourselves talking and post it, that's a podcast.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, bro, but like how would we do it? And I was like, on our phones, like fuck it.
Yeah.
So one day we went over to Keith's house, and we were like, we're gonna do the first podcast, you know.
Yeah.
And so like it was real sloppy the first one. If anybody's ever listened to it, it's sloppy. It's fucking funny though, and it's like I think it's like 2.5 hours because we had to like chop it up because at one point we like went from the backyard to the car. So like as you guys can see, like your setup is cool and shit. Like we were literally like in a car with a phone, just fucking around. And
it took a couple times before.
This is a dope ass setup.
Yeah, we started off just one camera, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We started with the phone actually, and we didn't even use the audio or the video for it.
Okay.
We just used all the audio, and we used our audio from the phone too. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So we started doing it, and like I said, the first one is like real sloppy. Second one's okay, but then by the time we did the third one, I had like downloaded this app for like sound effects and stuff, and so like. And it was funny because, like, we would, like, do, like, takes. So we'd, like, practice, like, an intro, you know? And then once it sounded good, we would record. And then we'd fuck it up 5 times after we thought it sounded good, you know? But, yeah, so we started doing that and shit. And I really don't know, like, what made us stop. And, like, it was cool because we started doing it, I think, right before COVID. Because maybe it was during COVID, actually. Yeah, it was during COVID because it was 2020, I believe. But yeah, like, it was just like we had a lot more free time, so we were just doing it.
Right.
And so, like, every day we honestly had recorded one for, like, a good like a month. You know, we kept going. So I have some, I think, that are unreleased.
Oh, okay.
But we just, like, I don't know, we just stopped. And so we always talk about just getting it going again. Because it's fun, dude. There's one, if you listen to it, I forget which one, but we ate, like, 700 milligrams of fucking edibles. And... dude, like I tried to end the podcast like 8 times.
Dude, I'm dead. You ate 700 milligrams?
Bro, me, Keith, and Big before have eaten 1,000 on 2 different occasions.
How'd that feel? The most I've ever taken, bro, to be honest with you. So I've fucked with the medical edibles before, but the most I've ever taken probably is like 200 in one sitting.
See, and that's a lot. Like, honestly, bro.
That's the most I've ever taken. Like, that was like when I was in Florida for the Tom Brady game, bro, and I was trying to... Yeah, bro, I took
you
like
were at the game?
Yeah, bro, I took 200 milligrams, and I was drinking Jack and Coke before I went in the stadium, bro. I was ready to throw up before I even fucking sat down.
Yeah,
my girl was literally like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No,
fuck
no."
that.
Everything was so slow motion. I was like, "Bro, this is gonna take so long to like for me to go back to something normal."
Yeah, see, I smoked heavy from like when I was a kid, and then I stopped for sober October of 2021. And fucking when I got back...
Oktoberfest.
Dude, yeah. And when I got back to fucking smoking and, like, eating edibles, bro, like, 50 milligrams is too much. Like, it's retarded that I was ever able to
I
eat
took a 50
1,000.
the other day. Shout out to Angel, by the way. I took a 50 the other day, and, bro, me and my boy, we went out for, like, a walk with my dog, and... Because I can't, like, sit down if I get too fucked up. You know, I gotta start moving around. And so we went for a walk, and I ended up sitting on the fucking park bench just like... like trying to process myself.
Dude.
'Cause I was fucked up.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, the first time we ever ate 1,000, it was me, Keith, and Big, and fucking, we ate the 1,000 in like 2 hours. Like we were just throwing them back like every 30 minutes, just like 250, boom, 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 and like, bro, we were fucking so high. But like, to be completely honest with you, I feel like our tolerance, at least at the time, was like so high that like it was like I could function. You know, that's how crazy it was. Like I was okay. And
Taking a Dowie.
dude, and the next day at work, my boy Keith, he didn't talk to us. He was so upset with us. He was like, "Why would we eat 1,000, guys? That was so stupid." He had a headache. He said for like the next 3 days. I was like, "Dog, like, I'm sorry, but like it was fun." And then we did it again, and then that time, I think I threw up, and I was like, "This might be too much."
Yeah,
and then
bro.
Angelo was like, "Let's eat 1,000 on the podcast," and I was like, "Let's do it." And we were in Keith's basement, and we got to like 700. And like, by the way, by like fucking 300, I was waiting for one of them to just be like, "Let's not do this." But I wasn't gonna be the guy to do that. I was like, you know, my pride got in the way. I shouldn't have been so prideful.
You should have stopped it.
And so by the time we got to 700, I had like, if it's a posted podcast. If you listen to it, I try to stop the podcast for like the last 30 minutes of the podcast. Like I keep being like,
dude,
I just keep being like, all right, guys, let's wrap it up. Like, all right, let's wrap. I said let's wrap it up at least 10 times, and then we keep talking, and then finally we ended it. And at the end of that podcast, I was like, I'll never eat this many edibles again.
How'd you feel?
Dude, I felt like a zombie. Like I felt like I left my body. Yo, you want to hear a funny story? So like that, our tolerance was high and all of that, right? When we did Sober October in 2021, I was 20, so I was turning 21 in November. And so all of October, I ended up being sober. I stopped smoking. I didn't drink. I didn't do nothing. November comes. We fly out to Vegas on my actual birthday, November 6th. And I told Keith, because I had been like a heavy smoker and shit, you know? So I didn't think that like a month break, I don't know, I'm fucking stupid. So I told Keith, I was like, "Hey, bro, for my birthday, let me get an edible off of you." And he was like, "I got you, bro. I'll hook you up with a couple." So he gave me 2 50-milligram edibles, right? And I was like, I'm going to take these on my birthday. Like, I'm going to rage on my birthday, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, my lady's parents got us the flights because they came with us. Mm-hmm. And her dad loves getting the flights for us, which is great on him.
Yeah.
He also loves getting the cheapest ones, which is smart. But the cheapest ones happen to be at fucking 2 a.m.,
right,
you know?
Right.
And so we had to be to the airport. I think our flight was at like 6:30. We had to be to the airport at like 5. We had to go to her parents' house, pick up my brother. It's just the whole thing, right? So this morning I turned 21. We drive to the airport, and I tell my brother, I'm like, "Hey, I have these edibles. Like, let's take them." Prior to that, my girlfriend was like, "You're 21, let's take a shot real quick." Took a shot, eat these 50-milligram edibles, right? Get all the way through the airport, dog. Like, all the way through it. We're cool, past security, everything. Get on the train. And all of a sudden, like, the train hit me, you know? I got on the train, but I didn't. And I looked at my brother, and his eye, you see that ghost right there? That's what he looked like. And I was like, "Did it kick in?" And he just sat down, and he was like, "It kicked in." And so fucking, we get off the train, and we start going, and my lady and her mom had to use the restroom, and her sister. And so they go to the restroom, and then my brother goes in, and I'm out with her dad. And I look at him, and I was like, "I'm fucked up, Steve. Like, this might be bad." And he was like,
"Shout out to Steve."
Dude, and he just looked at me, and he was like, "Don't crash and burn yet, bro. Like, you just turned 21. Like, you got a whole day."
Yeah.
And so we get to the plane, bro, and, like, I shit you not, I'm like hallucinating, bro. I hear everybody's conversation on the airplane. Like, I'm like, people are walking past me, and I like know what they're talking about, and I'm just like laying there. I'm trying to act like I'm asleep, bro, but I'm not. And so we finally take off, and the moment we take off, my brother gets up and runs to the bathroom. Like at the moment you can't go to the bathroom, you know.
Yeah.
That fool was in the bathroom the entire flight. He never came out until we landed. And when we landed, I was cool. Like, I was, like, back to normal. But during the flight, I was like, I think we're gonna crash. Like, I think we might die. And then we landed, and like the high was still there, but it had kind of weared off, you know.
Yeah.
And then we just raged the rest of the day. I went and I drank this thing at this place called Mimosas. It was I'll show you guys a picture of it. It was it's this big ass glass, and they pour a bottle of champagne, and then they pour like a fucking little drizzle of cranberry juice. And if you drink it in 10 minutes on your birthday, you get it for free.
Oh,
if not, it's like $70. I chugged that shit.
it, yeah.
Bro, I chugged it in like 9 minutes and like 40 seconds. Immediately ran to the bathroom and threw it all up.
Oh, damn.
Immediately. And they were like, nah, you finished. Like, you're good. Like, it's free.
Yeah.
And then I came back. My food was there. They brought us tequila shots on the house. Bro, we raged that day. It was nuts.
That's wild.
And the start of that day, we started at like 2 a.m. with us having a panic attack because the edibles were too strong.
I feel you.
I could not do that shit.
Dude, it was awful.
That's
And then
wild.
like I don't think, I want to say that day was daylight savings. So like that day started at 2 a.m., right? And then we flew out. We lived the entire day out there. Me and my brother went to the casino that night, and I asked him at one point, I was like, hey, what time is it? And he was like, it's 2 a.m. And I was like, damn, we've been up for 24 hours. And then we were walking back to the fucking hotel, and I was like, hey, what time is it? And he was like, it's 2 a.m. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was like the daylight savings had kicked in, and it fucked us up, bro. I was like, holy shit, bro. I thought we had been like a portal, bro. I was like, oh, God. It's awful. I swear, dog. It was scary.
Sorry.
You're good, dog. You're good. You're right.
No.
Oh man, let's knock out these audience questions.
All
real
right,
quick.
go ahead, guys. Go ask questions.
That's fucking funny, dude. All right, we got 2 audience questions. Pretty sure you know both these people.
Hell yeah.
All right, first question is, what's cleaner, his apartment or his car? He'll know.
My apartment, dog. So that's a funny story. My
apartment.
buddy Ian,
Yeah.
the one I've been telling you guys about,
Yeah.
fucking, just the other day I had a nail in my tire. And so I was like telling him, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm just going to pump this bitch up until I can get an appointment. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, I have 2 cars. Like, just take one of them. I'll take your car in and I'll get it fixed. And I was like, cool. And like, so my car is a very like terrible mess, but I didn't realize how bad it was, I should say. So like, he called me. I work at a company where like we like have like a bunch of clothing and stuff basically.
Yeah.
And he called me and he was like, hey, is it possible for you to get a jacket for this lady that I work with? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, why? And he was like, it's just a favor. And I was like, okay. And so I got her the jacket. Well, fucking come to find out that like he was driving my car and he was like, I gotta clean this dude's car. So he like fucking detailed my car for me that day,
That's
bro.
fucking cool.
And like has not stopped giving me shit about it. Fucking, I met one of his homeboys the other day, and his homeboy was giving me shit about it, and I was like, dude, fuck you guys. Like my car was dirty. I get it. My apartment's cleaner. So then on fucking Friday, I told my girlfriend, I was like, dude, I'm never going to let this happen again. So we went to the fucking car wash, and for like an hour, we just detailed the entire car, bro. And I was like, there's no way that anybody's getting in this car and fucking laughing at us now.
For real.
Yeah, it was embarrassing, though. I'll be real. Because it was bad. Sure. I just chose to ignore it because my car is really old, and I was just kind of waiting on the day.
It can be easy to do that shit, yeah.
But it was bad, guys.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I got to skedaddle. I got to take off. I got some duties to take care of. But boys and girls, you guys have fun with these 2. I'm pretty sure they're going to entertain you guys for a while. I appreciate you coming on the podcast,
Thanks, brother.
Yeah,
Nice
I really
meeting
do.
you.
I hope we can hang out, smoke one.
Yeah, for sure, Doc.
Thanks, bro.
Later, bro.
Yeah, sorry I got to dip, but love you guys.
Do, bro.
Love you
I'll be
more.
back.
And we're back. All right, Alex had to leave, obviously. But, cool, let's jump back into these audience questions, bro. The other audience questions from Big. He had to get his revenge on you, bro, for what you did to him. He says, how big is it?
It's pretty average.
No, you guys is fucking
awesome.
You guys' friendship is funny, bro. Yeah, you could just tell you guys are super close, like through like the podcast, and like that's how I know you guys like most, like because obviously I listen to it.
Which, by the way, bro, we hella appreciate.
Yeah,
because we didn't
absolutely,
think nobody listened to that shit. So that's pretty
of course,
dope,
dude. Yeah, because Keith told me when he came on, Keith was telling me about that podcast, dude, and he was telling me to check it out. I said, I bet, dude. And I was at work. I deliver for Amazon, so I'll be listening to podcasts all day. So I'm like, hell yeah. And then first episode, dude, I don't remember exactly what you guys were talking about in the first conversation. It was the last episode you guys posted, I think. But dude, it just had me laughing the whole time, and I was like, dude, these guys are fucking awesome. I gotta get them on the pod.
That shit that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, when we were doing that, it was just like, it was funny because it's not like we were doing anything different than what we would usually do. Like, we would just talk, you know? It's just now we're recording our conversations. Right. And, like, kind of coming up with, like, topics to talk about rather than us just bullshitting, you know?
For sure.
But that was that, bro. It's just our chemistry, you know?
Yeah, dude.
That's just my dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
like,
he's dope.
Yeah, for sure. I love Big, bro. Like, I hung out with him a few times. Just
you shot his music video, right?
Yeah, I shot his music video.
That shit's dope, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You guys did a really good job.
Yeah, that was all him, dude. That was all his ideas and shit too. So like, we're gonna shoot another one too after we do yours.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna film a video for him.
Yeah,
I'm excited to do yours, bro.
Bro, I'm excited. Yeah. When you were sending me them ideas, I was like, wow, because I personally never like was gonna do anything for that song. It was just gonna be a release. So when you started giving me all these ideas, I was like, damn. Yeah. This is gonna be a dope ass video when we get this shit out, bro. I'll show you some of the ones too that I have done already when we wrap this up and shit.
Yeah.
I got a couple to show you.
Sounds good.
Pretty cool. Yo, did you paint that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And that one back behind it?
Yep.
Those are fucking dope, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I'm working on these art toys right now, so I finished that one up there, and that one's marbled after that painting. And
okay.
Then, that one right here, I'm still working on.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm sending that one to Comic-Con, bro. Because after I painted that one, the toy company reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a collaboration with a bunch of different artists. They're all doing the same thing with that art toy.
Bro, that's hard.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Comic-Con?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
You ever been to Comic-Con?
I've been to one Comic-Con out here.
I've been to one out here too. Yeah. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to go to San Diego Comic-Con.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that shit's legit, bro.
Yeah.
Or like what is it? The E3 or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those ones are cool too. With like the video games, all that shit. I would love to go to one of those.
I agree. The one out here, it was just like, it was like smaller than I thought it was gonna be. You know, like because like in the video, you watch videos on like the internet of like people going to Comic-Con. It's like everybody's fucking lit and cosplay and shit. And like there was a bunch of people lit at doing cosplays and shit at the one I went to, but my dad and we walked through it in like 2 seconds, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it was like we walked through, looked at a few booths, and everything had the same shit, and we were like, all right, well, we actually think we sat down at one of the, you know, like they have, let's say they bring in an actor for like a Marvel movie, right? And they'll do like a sit down kind of like this, like what we're doing, but like with an audience.
Oh yeah, like a Q&A shit.
Yeah, that type of shit. So we sat down for one of those, and then we did, bro. But yeah, I would like to go to like a big lit one too.
The one I went to, it was supposed to be they were supposed to have Stan Lee, and then he canceled.
Oh shit!
But yeah, like that's the whole reason we got tickets and everything. Because when they announced it, they were like Stan Lee would be here. It was like the second time they ever did it here, so it was like early, probably like 2010s probably, and we got tickets, and then he ended up like getting sick or something, so he canceled.
No. Sounds crazy.
Yeah, he was getting old though. He was deteriorating, so it's understandable.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, bro, that shit was dope. I mean, I was younger, so I guess I don't necessarily remember if it was like small. Probably was though, because nowadays, like you go to them conventions and shit. We like, me and my girlfriend, we like scary movies and stuff, so we always go to like those horror conventions.
For sure.
And they're in like hotels and shit, and it's like you walk through it in literally like 2 seconds, and all the booths have all the same shit. It's just like sometimes there's people you could meet and shit. For sure. But yeah, bro, honestly, it's probably played out because it's not San Diego. Yeah, I want to go to San Diego though for sure. That shit would be cool.
What other type of stuff are you into, bro? Besides like making music and all that?
I really love movies. Movies are like a gateway. When I was growing up, like I just sometimes want to escape from who I am into like a character, you know. So I love the Marvel movies. I don't know if you know who Quentin Tarantino is, but his films, all of them, they're just amazing. I love scary movies. Me and my girlfriend just watched a scary movie last night. What's it called? It's called, I can tell you, hold on. It's like called like It Follows or something. I think it's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think it's I think it was like It Lives Inside.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a foreign film. I think that won at like a festival or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like an Indian movie.
Oh, okay.
It's all Indian characters.
Yeah.
It was about this girl who like traps this Indian god in like this jar or something.
shit.
I don't know. It's all right. It was
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, we love scary movies
For
and
sure.
stuff. So yeah, I would say like watching movies. I want to make a movie. I have a movie idea
Yeah.
that like I don't have like any script or nothing like that, but I
Yeah.
have this idea for this movie called Smile, and it's dope.
Yeah.
In my head, it's dope. Like the way I
sure.
envision it is really cool.
Yeah.
So I want to do something like that too.
Yeah, yeah.
But honestly, just like to create, bro. Like I would love to do more than just music.
Mhm.
I would love to make movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the type of shit I'm into. You know,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love Marvel. Fucking, they've been kind of slacking lately, but
Yeah.
when they dropped Endgame, me and Angelo Big, we went and watched it like
Yeah.
fucking 15 times, bro.
Dude, that's
in
fucking
theaters.
sick, dude.
We would go like every day, bro, for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
week. It was crazy.
You guys gotta invite me next time, bro. 'Cause
Yeah, bro.
I'm a Marvel head too, bro.
Are you?
And I just broke up with my girlfriend, but when we were together, I never got to go to movies at all, dude. And I love going to the movies,
Bro.
So you gotta invite me, bro.
Dog, let's go.
Take me.
For
I'm
sure.
down, I'm
Fucking
down.
the Marvels is coming out in November.
Yeah.
Bro, we have to go. Me
I'm
and
down.
because I'll be real with you, as of lately, me and Big haven't been going to a lot of movies together.
yeah.
And like we've kind of gotten away from that. So like I would love to get that back and going
Hell
again and
yeah.
stuff, and I would love to, bro.
For sure.
That'd be awesome, honestly.
I'm down, dude. I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen? Because you said you like scary movies. Have you seen Talk to Me yet?
Yeah.
Dude, that movie's fucking sick.
That movie's dope.
I love that movie. I
I
thought it was
was
so sick.
highly impressed because, so like this movie we watched last night, it was, in my opinion, like a copycat of one I had seen before. I
Sure.
couldn't think of the movie, but it was like the same idea, you know?
Yeah.
That movie, Talk to Me, was super original. Like,
Yeah.
I had never seen an idea like that before. That was another one that was like a foreign film
Yeah.
that like won at a festival or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But that shit was dope, bro.
Yeah,
You like
dude.
that movie?
I liked it a lot, dude.
That one was really good.
Yeah.
I was impressed, honestly.
Have you seen that bowl that they made of the hand?
No.
So it's like it looks just like the hand, but you can put your weed in it and then you can smoke it out of the finger.
That's hard.
Yeah, dude, it's
I'd
fucking
be
sick.
terrified though, bro. I'd be like,
I'd be like-
nah. You know? That's crazy. They just I heard that they're gonna make a second one too.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be dope, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that movie's sick. I'm excited for the second one.
Yeah, me too.
Did you see that in theaters or you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it in theaters.
Okay, hell yeah,
Yeah,
hell
my
yeah.
buddy Lewis, you'll meet him when we do the music video. He's also a movie head. He works at the theater in Old Town. Mm-hmm. And after we were filming part of Keith's video, we went and saw it that day.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
dude. Yeah.
That's a good ass movie.
Yeah,
I like
for sure.
that movie theater too. That me and Big, we always
Yeah, yeah.
go to that one.
That's the one?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, right now my shit is the Alamo. Have you ever been to the Alamo?
Dude, Almo's fucking dope.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's the shit. You
Yeah.
get the foods and stuff.
Hell yeah,
I fuck
dude.
with the Alamo. Me and my girl, we got a season pass. So
Oh, shit.
we paid $20 each a month,
Yeah.
and we can go unlimited. All you pay is the service fee. So
Oh,
like
okay.
we can go and we pay like $4 every time we go. That's it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's $40 a month, but you can go see like unlimited movies. So it's just worth it.
Yeah, that's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, that place is sick.
What's all your goals with all your music and everything? Like, do you have any like specific goal or anything?
I mean, to be honest, for a while there, like my goal was to like, you know, make this shit a career, and that still is my goal, you know. But like, my goal is just to make music that I like, you know, like make music that I can put on, that I'm proud of, that like I made, you know.
For sure.
At the end of the day, like it would be cool to have shit come from it, you know. It would
Yeah.
be cool for this to be
Absolutely.
my career. I would
Yeah.
love to make money off of music, but like, I haven't yet, so I'm gonna keep working on that. And that's really it, you know, like the goal for me is just to love what I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think
Yeah.
for a while there I didn't realize that, and the goal was to be like, I need to be famous, I need people
Sure.
to know me and this and that. And like that shit just like diluted what I was trying to do, what I was trying to say, you know. And that's
Yeah.
why like I stopped making music for a while, because it was like I had this mindset of if it's not doing anything for me, it's not worth it. But it's like I don't need nothing from it,
For
you
sure.
know. Like if anything, I'm putting what I want into it,
Yeah.
what I get back is what it will give me back.
For
But
sure.
my goal is just to just love what I do, and
Absolutely.
I think I'm at that point. Like I
For
think
sure.
I've achieved that for sure.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to do it too. I mean, if you're not doing it other than the reason that you love to do it or for yourself, like just to do it, I feel like that's the quickest way to burn out, and that's the quickest way to like hate what you do, and
For
like
sure.
and like people they see what you put in, you know, like
Yeah.
when if you're a fan of somebody and you're a fan of somebody for what they do, they're gonna tell if they release something that is from the heart, from them, other than compared to like being like something that they just made to like try to become famous or like to try to be something that they're not and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like people
for sure.
people could tell that type of shit. That's the
Yeah.
same thing with me and like the video stuff. Like I'm trying to start doing stuff that I love to do now.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like if you're in it for like, you know, money or shit like that, like you're probably never gonna be happy with it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like
Exactly.
Like if I had a goal to like make a certain amount of money or hit a certain amount of views or something, like I'm never gonna be happy because that goal is always gonna probably be higher than I can reach. Only because I set my expectations high, you know.
Right.
But if I never have any expectations, if I'm just expecting to put out a sound that I enjoy, then it's like I can never be let down.
For
I'm
sure.
the one making the sound, you know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? And for a while there, I don't think I did enjoy my shit, but now I genuinely do, for
Right.
sure.
Right. Do you have any type of like strategy, even though you're not like, even though we just said like you're not trying to do this to like become famous or whatever, right? You still obviously would like people to know that you make music and like
100%.
get it out there, right? So do you have like a strategy to get people to like know, like to be seen by people?
To be honest, no. Like, promo is always lacked on my
Sure.
side. Like, to be completely real with you, my best promotion is fucking social media. That's all I've ever done.
Yeah.
And, like, unfortunately, it hasn't gone anywhere. But also, like, I would rather not, like, I've come across people who, like, you'll be on their page and it'll be, like, you know, a couple hundreds of views, and then you come to one song and it's like 100,000 views, you know?
Yeah.
But then you click on it and it's like 10 comments and like 40 likes. And then it's like, it brings the question, like, did 100,000 people really listen to this song or
Right.
did they pay for the views? And I've never wanted to be the person to like reach out to a promotion company and be like misled, and then
Right.
I get 100,000 unorganic views that I
Right.
bought rather than, you know, actually working for something.
For sure.
So, like, I don't know if there's, like, promotion or something companies out there. I've never really done the research, but that's my main thing is I don't do promo. I don't self-promote
Sure.
enough. And with, like, shit like TikTok and shit, like, I'm trying to take advantage, but I also, like, I don't care to get on those apps a lot, you know?
Right.
So I guess I'm my own worst enemy at some of this shit
For
because,
sure.
like, I definitely want people to hear my music for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't put in enough of the work, unfortunately. I try,
Yeah.
you know, through social media and shit. I just don't do the best, you know?
Yeah, for
So-
sure. No, I get that, dude, because, like, that's the same thing with, like, the podcast or even my video stuff. It is hard to get people's, like, attention and views when
Yeah.
you don't have it, when you're just started coming up. Like, the podcast stuff, like, we got probably average about, like, 14, like, people who actually, like, love the podcast
Yeah.
that they actually reach out and they, like, listen to every episode and stuff.
That's cool.
And,
Shit,
yeah, for
14
sure.
people. Hell yeah.
But like
I mean-
it's just hard to get like people to like stay. You know what I mean?
100%.
We can get 100 views, like Angelo's Keith's video, 100 views easy. But those they're not returning viewers. They're not watching
Yeah.
other episodes. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
them 86 other views that
Yeah.
aren't them 14 people.
Yeah,
You got to get them to come back.
yeah,
Well, and I feel that heavily too because, like, I just dropped that little tape last month, I think, and like when I dropped it, like my listeners on Spotify started going up, my monthly listeners,
Yeah.
and like they had been pretty stagnant for a while at the number they were, so then they started to go up, but then the month passed and then they got back to where they were, you know, because
Right.
people came in and they listened to it that one time, but they never returned, and it's like, how do I get people to return? And that's where I work on my sound, where I'm like, I like this, you know what I'm saying, and I'll come back in return. So it's like, then it's like, all right, now you got to work on putting out a sound that not only you love, but other people want to come back in return and also love.
For sure,
Shit
for
like
sure.
that.
I personally, I think musicians, I don't think they put out enough like content. I'm not talking like music wise. Obviously, there's plenty of music that you could be putting out whenever you want to. I think that people when they find somebody they like music wise, they want to know more about them, right? So they want to see like more interviews and like more just like content of them, like,
Yeah.
you know, even if it's just like a goofy video. That's why like people that are famous, that's why they have like fan pages of people posting about every little thing about them, you know, all the like content about them in the world that they could find. So I feel like a good like strategy or whatever would be like making content or something, you know what I mean?
100%.
Like, yeah.
Well, my brother, he's trying to like, he's been doing a lot of TikTok videos and shit.
Oh, okay.
But no, like you're super accurate with that because like that's how like shit gets known, you know?
Yeah,
Like I found these one dudes that like I'm not like a huge fan of their music by any means. But fucking like their image is so authentic and like different that like the moment I saw them, it's this dude, his name is Colt Shada. And this other dude, I forget his name. But they're like a group and they make music. But like their style is fucking nuts, and that's what drew me in. And they have like these funny fucking videos.
Yeah.
The first video I ever seen was of this dude Colt Shada. He gets on like a train. They're in like a different country, and so he gets on, and like he scans it, and I guess it's not in like the free zone or something, right? So he gets off, and then somebody's filming him, and he fucking runs with the train to the next stop, fast as fuck.
Yeah.
That's the first video I saw. Come to find out, dude makes music, all this shit.
Yeah.
And, like, that is what looped me in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, 100%, like, content is what really catches people, for sure. That's how you really get people interested. It's crazy. It's the world we live in now, though, for sure.
Yeah, it's wild. All right, I have a recurring question. I'm sure, I don't know if you've ever seen the podcast, but...
Fuck yeah, I've seen the podcast, bro. Yeah.
We always ask our guests, what's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
Freakiest thing I've ever done? Like, what do you mean?
Hey, it's Alex's question. He's the one that came up with it. It's a broad question, I know, but like, what's the freakiest thing? I don't know, like, in your opinion, in your life, what's the freakiest thing that you've ever done?
All right, hold up. Let me think. I'm trying to think, bro, because, like,
Yeah, I know.
you know, there's some freaky shit. You know?
Yeah, for sure, bro, for sure.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I've licked a butthole before.
Licked a butthole?
That's pretty freaky.
Yeah. Was it clean?
It was pretty clean. I mean, yeah, I hope it was clean. I'm trying to think now, and I'm like, was it clean? I was intoxicated. That's probably the freakiest thing. I mean...
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think, because, like, I've been in a relationship for, like, the past 6 years.
Okay.
So, like, we do shit, you know, not, like, crazy stuff. But, like,
Yeah.
like before that, you know, I don't really do no freaky shit. That's probably the freakiest thing. What about you? What's the freakiest thing you ever did, dog?
Re-asked back. Shit, I don't even know what the freakiest thing I ever done. I've licked a booty hole, I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Why wouldn't you?
2023.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Why not? Shit, and I'll do it again.
On God.
I don't know, bro. I did some freaky shit. I mean, I don't know. I'll be outside. I'll be fucking shaking fucking cars and shit. I don't know. Let's think. One time we were outside and it's kind of by the highway. It's kind of like a pull off on the highway.
Yeah.
So like you can see the cars, but like you're kind of surrounded by trees, but like you can probably still see like, whatever. And you know, we're just
Hell yeah.
outside, right? And then you just see a cop drive by, bro.
No.
And we shit our fucking pants, dude. And yeah, but
He didn't see you?
luckily, dude, he just kept going out.
Oof.
I don't know. I've done a lot of freaky shit, but
That's sketchy. One time I
Yeah,
drank Everclear and fucking... Have you ever had Everclear? It's like fucking 90% alcohol. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like fucking like lighter fluid, bro. It's awful.
Oh,
like
damn.
me, Keith, and Angelo, we all drank it
Fuck,
together.
yeah.
Before the Kendrick Lamar concert, and then that night, I was with my lady.
Yeah.
And we were in the car, and a similar situation went down. but also keep in mind, like, I had drank this fucking lighter fluid bullshit like hours before, and I was still drunk.
Yeah.
Like the moment that happened, and I fucking panicked, and I was like, you know,
For real, dude. Oh, fuck.
But yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of freaky people out there.
What's the freakiest thing that Alex has ever done? He's fucking gone.
He's never answered the question, bro.
He's never answered the question.
He's never answered the question.
Oh.
He's really good at like avoiding questions.
Okay,
right?
okay.
He'll be like, oh yeah, man, like whatever, and then he'll like move on somehow.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
okay. We gotta catch his ass.
I know,
slipping.
bro. I know.
We gotta
Right?
get his ass.
For real. We gotta get you and Angelo and Keith back on at the same time.
Yeah, bro, that would be
Fucking
dope.
sick.
That would be sick. Yeah, my brother, Brandon. You guys would like him.
Okay.
You gotta meet him. I'll bring
Sounds
him
good.
through.
Hell yeah.
Whenever we want to do the video and shit, you
Shit.
can meet him. He's
Hell yeah.
cool. And my boys, Keith and Big, bro. Those are my dogs.
Hell yeah,
bro.
dude.
Hell yeah. We all gotta get together though, bro. You gotta meet. You gotta meet Security
I'm
Ian.
down.
That's my
Yeah.
dog, bro.
Hell yeah.
You'd fuck with him heavy.
Hell yeah.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
But he's dope. And I'll show you. You'll see him in one of the videos. I'll show you.
Sounds
But
good.
he's dope. That's funny. That's him right
Hell
there.
yeah. Alrighty. Is there any other things you want to talk about, dude?
Shit, bro. Whatever. You know, I'm just kicking it. So if you got any
Sure.
topics, we can keep talking. Don't matter to me. I'm enjoying being here, bro.
For
I
sure. Same, bro.
appreciate you
Same,
having
same.
me here for sure.
Same.
Even
Appreciate
though I
you
was
coming
like
on, dude.
20 minutes late.
Nah, dude, it's all good. It's all good. I had to set up and everything anyway because I had to fucking clean up and shit. And
Looks good, bro. Don't
yeah,
sweat it.
Appreciate it.
Looks better than my car. Asking you.
Nah, you shouldn't see my car right now. That shit's a mess. Have you performed any shows or anything?
Yeah, not solo, but
Not
with
solo?
with the boys. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so we used to have our cruise called LUV.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, B, that's my brother,
Mm-hmm.
Big, and Key, and then we had like honorary fifth members all the time, but
Sure.
they were never a part of the real crew.
Right.
But yeah, we did 2 shows back in like 2018, I think it was. We opened up for Cess Crew, which is like a strange music type group,
Yeah.
and then we opened up for Riff Raff.
Oh,
And
okay.
both of those, we sold all of our tickets, but the concerts actually sold out.
Right.
And so that was like the only time we ever actually performed.
Yeah.
I ever actually performed, and it was with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to set something up in November at
Oh,
this
okay.
local venue that these dudes from Studio 432, shout
Mm-hmm.
out them, they opened up like their own venue or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not too certain of what it is, but it looks dope. I've seen videos, and I've been
Mm-hmm.
talking with the dudes who opened it up. And there's some pretty cool cats, so I'm trying to set up something there to do in November. And that'll be like my own solo show.
Yeah.
Like I'll be the headliner, but also like I'm gonna bring in Keith and Big.
Yeah.
I want to bring in my brother. I got some homeboys. They have this group is called Homebase.
Mm-hmm.
They're so dope. I grew up with them from where we stayed growing up.
Mhm.
They're just so sick.
Yeah.
And then just a couple other cats. There was this local dude named Roman. He goes by Zero.
Okay.
He's fucking dope. He's like super like, how do I say it? Like he don't sing or rap, but like he like puts them together. He's just dope. He's super authentic.
Yeah.
So I want to do something in November with all of them, and it'll be like our own show. Like I even got like the flyers made. I got the tickets made and shit. I just gotta like really lock it in with the venue and make sure everything's like cool and set in stone. But yeah, we're hoping to do that, and that'll be like my first solo
Yeah.
like show that like will be promoted for like all of our local people that we're gonna be doing it for.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool as fuck.
For sure.
I'll let you know if that happens.
Yeah, let me
get
know.
you guys some tickets.
For sure, I'm down. Do you ever? So, because if that's gonna be like your first solo show, do you ever like think about how you would do it, or like do you ever like practice like how you would be?
Oh, yeah.
Performing live and stuff.
Oh yeah, bro, all the
Yeah.
time. To be
Yeah.
completely honest, I walk around my house and like 9 times out of 10, I'm just like fucking doing a mini performance for my girlfriend and my cat's dog.
That's
just
lit, dude.
fucking
That's
getting
fucking
lit.
lit. Yeah.
Cause like the last thing that I would want to do, and what I've realized before, and like even with the boys, like
Yeah.
when we were doing this shit, like you don't want to become the guy who's known for being unprepared.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to go and pay for a performance from somebody who doesn't look like they know what they're doing. Like,
Oh yeah.
I want that shit to look good. And every concert that I go to,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, that person knows what they're doing. And they've done it 1,000 times, you
Yeah.
know? So if I do that shit for myself 1,000 times and
Mhm.
it looks good, then I'll be able
Yeah.
to actually do it for, 20 people or 100 people or 1,000, depending on the
For
crowd
sure.
that you can pull. Something
Yeah.
like that, But yeah, for sure. Always rehearsing. 100%.
Yeah, that's fucking dope, dude. That's smart. Because, like, I'm not really a musical person. I can play the ukulele. That's about it.
Oh, that's
But,
dope, though. Shit.
yeah.
That's that. What is the ukulele? It's the...
Little mini guitar.
Bro, yo, that's hard because... Have you seen the videos of the dude who does that?
I have seen them, yeah.
Bro, we could do that. Like, for real.
I ain't that good. I haven't played in a minute.
That don't matter, bro. You just put a little tune together, we make a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
That shit would be dope.
I'd be down.
That's hard. Ukulele's dope, bro. Not a lot of people
I love
play
it,
that
dude.
shit. Yeah. Talent is talent.
Absolutely,
For sure.
absolutely. So, do you ever think about like live stage production and stuff? Like, so, do you ever think about how when you make it big, right, and you got like let's say you sell out a stadium or something? Do you ever think about how you would do like visual production and stuff?
No. But with that being said, like I never like put thought to it.
Mm-hmm.
But if that were to become like a reality,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that like I would have. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? Like as of right now, where my life is right now, like I haven't put no thought to something that big.
Right.
Just because like I haven't even done nothing like small.
Sure.
But shit, if I were to get to a stage like that, bro, like the type of shit that I've like experienced at concerts and stuff, I would definitely want to like
Yeah.
have some next level shit.
Absolutely.
And like with me being like a horror movie like
Oh,
fan and
shit,
shit,
yeah.
I think it would be cool to like I've seen a few performances where they like will have like a movie playing in the background as they're performing, but it's like clips almost,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like I don't know how to describe it other than like it's almost like they keep flipping through one of those like cameras, where you look through it.
Yeah.
And I think some shit like that would be dope with like, like a Friday the 13th movie in the background.
Dude, that'd be
or something,
sick.
or even
Yeah.
like Scream or something
Yeah.
like that. Some cool
Yeah.
like slasher type
For
shit
sure.
while I'm performing. That would be cool. I
Dude,
seen
that'd be
Jordan
sick.
Lucas live, and he
Oh,
came
shit.
out to the opening scene of The Dark Knight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. So he had all the clowns robbing
Yeah,
the bank.
yeah.
Shit was
That's-
dope.
that's fucking
So
sick.
yeah, ever since then that resonated with me. And then I seen the Suicide Boys live in like 2017, and they had I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street
Oh,
playing
shit.
while they were performing,
Yeah.
and that shit was dope.
That is fucking
So something like that, I feel like
Yeah.
would be really cool. Or even like I don't know, like if it was like up to me, like you know who Peso Pluma is?
Yeah.
He's insane. Like
Mhm.
I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what he's saying.
Same,
I don't know
same,
none of that shit.
same.
But his like stage presence is fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
And he's selling out these arenas back to back to back. Like that dude's fucking crazy.
For
Shit
sure,
like
dude.
shit like that goes into performances like that is crazy. Even like Taylor Swift,
Mhm.
like she's fucking huge.
Yeah.
And her stage presence and like the way she like choreographs with her dancers and shit, that shit's dope. I would
Absolutely,
be
dude.
into shit like
Absolutely.
that for sure.
Yeah.
Or like I seen Tyler the Creator.
Mhm.
I think it was early last year,
Yeah.
or maybe it was this year. No, it was last year.
Mhm.
And he had a fucking Rolls Royce boat type thing
What?
that drove through the crowd.
Yeah.
So like shit like that is just like
For sure.
insane, So yeah, if I got to that level, bro, fuck yeah, I'd be doing shit like that. Hell yeah, that'd be
Dude,
dope.
that's fucking sick. Yeah, I like to think about this type of stuff because, like, I'm a very visual, like, person. I like to see, like, really sick visuals.
For sure.
And I went to see The Weeknd. I don't know if it was last year. or
Dog,
when it
I was there.
Yeah?
That
It's
was
fucking sick,
crazy. That was probably one of the, if not the best show, one of the best shows I've
Yeah,
ever been
dude.
to. He's
It's
fucking
fucking
insane.
Crazy.
When he had that moon, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And then the city. Oh
Mhm.
god. Yeah,
Dude,
I
literally.
took my lady to that,
Yeah.
and wow, that was amazing.
I know,
dude.
right?
I would go and see him live every time he comes after that.
For
and,
sure.
and like I wasn't a fan of him up
Mhm.
until like 3 years into my relationship.
okay.
Like I didn't
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
to him, and then
Yeah.
he dropped that After Hours album, and
Yeah.
my lady was like, "You have to listen to it. It's
Right.
so good." And I did, and I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
I see what all the hype's about."
For sure, for
yeah,
sure.
that dude is crazy.
He is crazy, dude.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah,
I fucked
absolutely.
with that performance, bro. I was so happy to be there. Honestly, like after actually like experiencing it, I was like, "Wow, I'm so glad we came."
Yeah, dude, for real.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Real quick, last question because the camera's about to die.
Bet.
So you said you wanted to make movies and stuff, right? Did you want to like just write and direct, or did you want to like be in them too?
All the above. Yeah,
the above?
yeah. I
Oh,
would love
shit.
to write, direct, and act in them.
Oh, shit.
For sure. Yeah. So this idea for the movie I have before this shit cuts out, it's basically about this dude who's like going through a really tough time, and he's like suicidal.
Yeah.
And basically like an ad pops up on like his computer or something, and it's like basically describes him, and then like at the end of the ad is like, "Do you want to smile again?" It's like the hint towards the name of the movie.
Yeah.
And basically, it's like he's hiring a hitman to kill himself because he's suicidal, but he can't do it himself.
Right.
And so he like schedules a date and all this stuff like a year out.
Yeah.
And then his life starts becoming really good. And then he meets this girl and he falls in love. Then he doesn't want to die. He wants to live. And he forgets all about like the hitman. So then as the day approaches, he flips his calendar and there's the date. He has it the day I die.
Yeah.
And he starts panicking. He starts like kind of going back into his old ways. And there's a lot more detail.
Sure.
I'm like kind of summarizing it,
Right,
but basically he tells this girl, he's like, "Hey, like I want to go out of town," and he schedules to go out of town on this day so that he's not in town. Yeah. And there's a twist. So I'll just leave it in the air.
sure.
But there's a twist that basically you end up approaching it. It's almost like a come to life moment.
Okay.
It's like it's like the best way I could describe it is like enjoy what you have now, because like if more comes and then you enjoy it, then it's like you only enjoyed that aspect of it. You know,
sure.
like appreciate who you are and what you have now, because if you don't, then when something else comes, you won't be able to appreciate that thing.
For sure.
And so yeah, like I won't give the twist away,
Right.
but there is a twist.
Yeah.
And when it's all said and done and we can actually make it happen, like what I envision is dope.
For sure.
And I'm very excited about it when we can do it. And I've had this idea for a long time. I just have never like put it in motion. So maybe me and you can work on it together. But it's gonna be dope. I can tell you that.
Dude, that's a good idea. Like, I like it, dude.
Yeah,
I could see that.
I'll tell you the twist when we get off.
All right, bet.
Like I'm sure you could assume what it is, but it's cool. It's really cool, and I fuck with it heavy.
Hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, I'll tell you when we get off.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. All right, so we gotta end things now because all the cameras are gonna die soon. So, is there anything you want to let people know? Shout anything out? Tell them about listening to anything?
I'm GeeCue on everything. GeeCue, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, all the social medias. Go give me a follow. Go check out my music. More music soon. Shout out Daniel for bringing me on the podcast. Absolutely. Shout out Alex for leaving. Just kidding. But yeah, check me out. Go listen to the podcast.
Awesome. Alrighty, guys. Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, this has been a fun time. Once again, my name is Alex. We got GeeCue.
And I'm Daniel.
And this has been Cigarette Break.